Hiya, Cat Cool here. Today we're on the bombing range at Donna Nook. We're actually on it today, as you can see. We're on it because there's no red flags flying or nothing like that, as it says. It says, if you can see on that sign, it says when the red flags are hoisted or red light displayed on flag staff, that you're not allowed past these signs. But I don't know if you can see the flag pole is over there somewhere. But the flag's not flying, so you're quite alright to come on the beach today and come and have a look. It's a rare opportunity, so we thought we'd come down and have a nosy. So yeah, we'll pick it back up once we get a bit closer to something that's worth looking at. Right, as we're heading down, we're going to look at these things. We're not really sure exactly what they are. I don't know if you can hang on, let's try and zoom in a little bit. It's a bit hard for me to see on the screen because the sun's quite bright today, so a little bit of wind today, but it's not too bad. It's quite a pleasant day actually. But let's walk over and see what these things are all about. There is a sign on top of this one walking towards. We're only going to have a look at one, I think, because they're pretty much all the same. The other two look like they've been here a lot longer though. This one looks like it's more modern. But as you can see, we're out on the range. A friend of mine's just seen a hare running across on the range, which is quite bizarre really. It's got a danger sign on it. I think it says danger, unsafe structure. That basically means don't climb on it, I think. Probably don't go underneath it, but you know, I'm still gonna. But yeah, it's just basically 4 concrete pillars with something made out of wood plonked on top of it, I think. I don't know what these are really for. There's some kind of rope there hanging down. But yeah, I don't know if these are some kind of marker for the planes or not, or what purpose they actually serve. I don't know. Oh, there was made a wood, and then what they've done is they've layered like PVC plastic on top of it, probably to stop it from rotting away anymore. Well, yeah, not masses to see, but it's interesting to get out here because it's very rare that you can actually get out here. Usually the red flag's flying most of the time, so it's a bit unusual to be able to come out here. But, yeah, we'll have a wander about and see what we come across next. Right, as you can see, these are the markers for the start of the bombing range from the looks of it. We're going to end up going all the way over there to where the main targets are. Hopefully we might see a bit bit of shrapnel and whatever else, you know. It all depends really if it's buried under the sand or not. But yeah, we'll heading over to these, have a quick look at them. But these obviously denote the start of the range. Plenty of targets on here though for them to go at, because there's I'm looking and I can see lots more. But yeah,
I want to skate, but you look behind us.
I thought this was a windsock that was here, but it isn't. It's like a big post with an orange painted like barrel on the top. I know I'm moving about and God knows what, but yeah, this is what we're having a look at. Have you? Crazy to think that, you know, F-16s and whatever else are over above here a lot of the time. But yeah, these must be just like markers. I thought, I don't know what I thought they were from the shore, you know, from back on the land. I don't know what I thought they were, but yeah. They're just like oil drums. That's all they are. Just on like posts. Pretty basic, but it's funny when you look from elsewhere. Out, oh, my voice is echoing there. You know what you thought it was. There's a couple of holes in them, I guess, to drain water, but yeah, not. Let's just zoom out a little bit. That's better. Not, you know, massively exciting, but still part of the range. And like I say, a rare opportunity to get out here. Anyway, next we'll be walking over that way, over to where the main targets are, and hopefully we might find some debris from the jets over there. It's all right. I thought I'd just seen something and I hadn't, but yeah. Right, I don't know if you're going to be able to see this. I just spotted this in the sand. It's here. My friend thinks it could be the it's full of sand, but it could be the links that the jets actually eject as they're firing, possibly. Don't know. Interesting though. First find really of anything related to jets and whatever. But yeah, anyway, I'll take a picture of that and then show you that, and then we'll head on down to the target. Right, well, we was walking along towards the main target, so obviously going the right way, because there's a 50 cal here that I just spotted. It was buried in the sand, just see the green sticking out, and as you can see, it's not a live round, it's just a shell, but still interesting all the same, you know. So let's keep wandering and see what else we can see. Right then, we're up to the main targets now. Not really seen any other you know, ordnance to speak of, but we'll go and look, and I'm sure there must be some round there, these targets. Have I?
I'm just going to film this, guys. My mate just walked over it. Look, there's a round. A tipped round.
I can't believe I just walked over one, my friend just said. We'll take a look at that. It's funny, you don't see any, and then we've just spotted 3 all in this area. In fact, I think I can see a 4th as well. But yeah, that's 50 cal fired round. So yeah, that's one. And then there's one here, as you can see, and there's the back end of one sticking up out the ground here. As you can see. And yeah, there's plenty of these all around here. You can tell we're right near the target, obviously. There's another one. Yeah, so we'll keep moseying a bit further on. I'll try not to stand on any this time. That could be bad if there was live. Over here, another one buried in the sand there. But yeah, another one. I just keep finding them. We're so close to the target though. The target's there, and as you can see, another one. Another one there. But yeah, they're all over the place, they really are. But, anyway, we'll mosey on around these targets and see what else we find. As you can see, we're underneath the target now, and the amount of them here is just crazy. But as you can see, all the holes in the target where they've hit. The size of some of these holes though. What must have come through there? Or is it just that they've hit that point more than once? I really don't know. I don't know how often they change these targets either. They must change them every so often, because otherwise there'd be no left. But yeah, loads more 50 cals here, or that's what we think they are anyway. Absolutely tons of them. It's something else. This is something else. I don't know what that is. I really don't. I'm not an expert on this sort of thing, but yeah, that's definitely not a 50 cal, it's something else. A lot bigger. Yeah, interesting. Been there quite a while though, because it's all rusty and everything, so yeah. Right, as you can see, we're slap bang in the middle of 3 or 4 targets. These are meant to look like cars, which when you're at the show they actually do. They look like cars on stilts. They do. But over this side, the amount of rounds of ammunition that's left here, that's obviously been fired over, well, I don't know over how long. I've no idea. But yeah, there's all sorts of stuff down here, 50 cals and all sorts of other stuff that I ain't got a clue what it is. Like I say, I'm not an expert on this sort of stuff anyway, but it's still interesting to see it though. Very interesting to see it. But I mean, what? I'm not touching any of this stuff because it can be quite dangerous, even though it looks like it's been left here for quite a long time. But it wouldn't take long because the sea comes in here, so it wouldn't take long for it to, you know, make the stuff looking rusty. But yeah, there we go. I mean, what was that once upon a time? I have no idea. But yeah, all sorts of stuff there is. All sorts. Interesting to come and look at though, definitely. Right, we shall move on to the next target and see what we see over there. Right, we was just walking to the next target and we spotted this. Or my friend did rather. It was it's a tail fin to a bomb. Spiders all over it as well, which is a bit weird, but yeah. There you go. Danger fit safety pin before handling. I wouldn't have thought they need reminding about that. But who knows, you know, when they're handling these things every day, it's you know, it's just becomes like the norm, doesn't it, to them, I suppose. But yeah, anyway, we'll keep walking to the next target and see if we spot anything else. Right, we've walked over to the next target. We're not really seeing many more bullets and whatever. Apologies if the wind's bad, but yeah, this one's, it's pretty much clean, like it's recently been put up. I think there's a couple of little holes in it, but nothing like the others. So yeah, I'd say this one's probably been put up quite fresh, but there is 4 posts just over there, which I think maybe had an older target on it, because even all the scaffolding looks pretty shiny and whatever, even the clamps and everything, swivel clamps on it, whereas that one looks really rusty, like it's been out here for a long time. There's another car type structure just here, and that's got a few little holes in it, but there's no there's no bullets, so to speak, of or anything like that, you know, any rounds or anything. So I don't think these have really been used for practice for too much yet. But yeah, we're going to start heading back and have a look at the couple of bits on the way back, because we don't want to get cut off by the tide, you see. So pick it back up once we get to our next yeah, the next part. Right, we're just walking to the next area, or just the markers, and we think we've found what remains of a bomb.
Or is it?
Maybe, or is it?
It's not.
It's not, I don't think. I think it's the cloth that goes on the targets.
Or it's body.
Or it's a body. But there's plenty of other stuff.
It's the right colour. Oh, look at
Another 50 cal, empty casing. We're starting to walk away from the targets now. So we're going to see less and less, really, as we go along. There's another something else over here. But yeah, that the back end, the fin off the back of the bomb is the only bit of ordnance that we've seen that's you know, that proves that there's been bombs here. Plenty of 50 cals and stuff like that, but I don't know what this is. It's just a load of rubbish, I think. Yeah, it is, which it's going to get less and less now we're walking away from the main targets. But, we'll walk up to this marker up here, which marks where the I guess where the bombing range ends, starts, however you want to look at it. You know, it sort of does the perimeter, you know, of the range for the planes, I guess. So anyway, we'll pick it back up once we get there. But there's the view back. Beautiful day out here today, absolutely lovely it is. It's a nice bit of breeze, so it's, you know, it's not too hot. Right, as you can see, this is what remains of another practice bomb. You can't read that quite as well as you could on the other one we found earlier on, but this is a more complete one. If you look, it's a lot more complete, and yeah, it was just buried in the sand, just like that. Yeah, but interesting to see. And it's even got the numbers on it there, look. I didn't even see them before. Even got the numbers on it. I don't know if that relates to the date, that PAL 0509 something or other. I don't know, maybe. Right, as my friend's just noticed, this is actually an arrow. That's why it's orange and white, the barrels. But if you look here, you can see it's an arrow, and it's obviously it's to tell the planes which way to go when they're on the range, which is quite interesting, really. You know, maybe it points to the next target or something like that, I don't know. But there's loads more over there, and probably their arrows as well, possibly. Well, yeah. I don't think we're really going to find much more now, because we're starting to head off the range now. We're heading down towards where the signs are, which, when the red flag's out, that's where you're not allowed to go past. So, but yeah, still interesting all the same. It's been a interesting walk. We'll see if we spot anything else on the way back, but I wouldn't have thought so, but you never know, we'll see. Right, so we're now walking off the range. We didn't really see anything else of any interest after seeing that arrow, so we're on our way back to the car now. So yeah, many thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and follow me on Instagram and Twitter. The links will be in the description. Catch you next time. Bye for now.